Good day, my name is Oscar Nupan. This is Activity 1 Software Certification. Software maturity model in the industry on the engineer and the software. Now not only is important the detection of errors, also as important definition the processes and use them for development of the software. For of this the wide improve the quality of the products developed. The concept of process software includes two then activities that is carried out, and the methods that are defined and practices that can be used for development and maintenance of the software. The process is inputs, activities, and outputs. The activities will provide results on the basis of some parameters. These activities may consist of the following actions: establishment of methodology and systematic common work, establishment on roles, developers, analysis, heads of project, etc. Assignment of responsibilities, definition of the technologies to be used. The main objective of the testing process is the development of the quality final product. On the other hand, to ensure that the process improves the quality of the product, they have to meet certain requirements. They have to return the results that we expect or that were established. Must the base on a proper definition of the process. They have to be improved constantly. Also, you can measure the capacity of each process, i.e., the degree of capacity which has each process individuality. So we can find mainly two models of evaluation: capacity evaluation individual process, maturity evaluation al process. So the quality of the product will be determined by the quality of the process used for its development and maintenance. 2. Characteristics of the software process evaluation model SPICE. An organization provides that has process and uses them to develop quality software across and certification. The certification offers further insight about on maturity of the organization. However, this certification is also known to be especially costly, and in many cases, all be considered complex. So it can be interesting to consider to spice software processes, improvement and capability determination, which is very similar to semi-deep. Spice is really based on the standard ISO EC 504 and is used to certify the material process of software development. The SPI certification tends to be cheaper and also easier to evaluate. SPI follows to extent of certification of managed system ISO standards so that an annual audit are performed. Therefore, SPI is easy to understand, easy to implement, and more economical. The different levels establish the SPI model for levels capacity and hardware. Level 5 optimized, Level 4 predictable, Level 3 establishes, Level 2 realized, Level 1 performed, and Level 0 incomplete. An organization of software developed based on the SPICE model can implement the processes. And certification audit SPICE is composed by the following types of audit: initial audit, surveillance audit, and rectification audit. After each audit, the lead auditor is responsible for releasing the final report with the results on the audit. 3. Structure ISO. The levels of maturity that defines ISO are the following: Level 5, optimizing the process and improving it continually. Level 4, the process are managed using quality techniques. Level 3, establish the organization use process adapted based on the standard. Level 2, manage the process are managed. Level 1, basic, the organization implements the process and achieves the objectives. Level 0, the organization does not have implementing the process. ISO consisting on 10 pairs. Information Technology Process Assessment Part 1 Concepts and Vocabulary. Information Technology Process Assessment Part 2 Performation and Assessment. Set some minimum requirements to carry on the validation the process, so it tends to be used with certification bodies to perform certification and audits. Information Technology Process Assessment Part 3 is Gauging and Performing an Assessment in Procedencia for an Evaluation, using as reference the ISO providing and overweight the evaluation and process. D. Information Technology Process Assessment Part 4 Guía de uso for the process deployment and process capability determination. E. Information Technology Process Assessment Part 5 An example software lifecycle process assessment model. This part starts and basic shows an example about how to perform an assessment according to the requirements of Part 2. If Information Technology Process Assessment Part 6 An exemplar system life cycle process assessment model. G. Information Technology Process Assessment Part 7 Assessment of Organization Maturity. The part of Stardom is one of the most important together with Part 1 and 2 and mainly establishes minimum requirements for assessment on the maturity on the organization. H. Information Technology Process Assessment Part 8 An exemplar process assessment model for its service manager. This part is standard also prohibits an example of evaluation of process, but in this case focused on the process of the issue. A. Information Technology Process Assessment Part 9 Target process provides disparity in the standard essentially establishes a number of requirements in order to be able to determine the ability to achieve the organization specific needs using process profile. Information Technology Process Assessment Part 10 Safety Station. This part of the standard basically adds and security component an extension to the previous part. Processes of the software lifecycle ISO. The standard that provides a model of the software lifecycle process in the ISO. This standard consists in the following groups of process: agreement process, organization project enablement process, project process, technical process, software implementation process, software support process, and software release process. These groups define specific processes which are agreement process, acquisition process, supply process, organization project enabling process, life cycle model management process, infrastructure management process, project portfolio management process, human resource management process, quality management process, project process, project planning process, project assessment and control process, decision management process, risk management process, configuration management process, information management process, and measurement process. Technical process, stakeholder requirement definition, system documentation analysis process, system architecture design process, implementation process, system integration process, system quality process, software installation process, software administrative software process, software operation process, software maintenance process, and software disposal process. The software implementation process, software requirements analysis process, software architecture design process, software detail design process, software construction process, software integration process, and software quality process. And software support process, software documentation management, software configuration management process, software quality management process, software verification process, software validation process, software review process, software audit process, and software problem resolution process. Software result process, domain engineering process, reuse item management process, reuse program management process. So, with this, the certificate organization inspired we need to work with the following standard. This ISO, and this ISO, SPY certifications. This is my presentation for activity. Thank you.